I'm excited to talk to you today about what is an amino acid. So a lot of times when you Google that, the first 100 pages come up with, we think amino acids and proteins and building muscle, and those are absolutely vital for you to have what you need to build muscle and to repair your body. There's actually 20 amino acids that our body uses. 9 of them are essential, meaning you have to eat them in your diet in order for you to get them. We can't make them any other way. So if you're not eating it, or your digestive tract's not breaking down proteins appropriately, and you're not pulling out the amino acids or the basic forms, then you can see deficiencies. You can see deficiencies in neurotransmitters, you can see deficiencies in your ability to repair, and you can see all kinds of different disease states come from missing those things. And a lot of us don't eat enough protein, and so that is why we are deficient and have some disease and symptoms of disease. So an amino acid is really just a broken down form. So protein is a whole bunch of amino acids chained together, and our body breaks them apart. So when we eat, our stomach acid does what's called denature the protein. So it opens up the protein structure. It's kind of in this big ball, and it helps open it up. So if you don't have enough stomach acid, or you're taking a lot of heartburn meds, sometimes decreasing the amount of acid that's there, you have a harder time breaking down proteins. We also, too, a lot of times when we eat, drink with our meals, we have less acid as well. It's more dilute, and sometimes that makes it more difficult for us to digest our proteins as well. So kind of looking at the gut and how it's functioning and our ability to break down proteins is really important. So you have to have stomach acid to denature it, and then once it's denatured, that stomach acid stimulates release of digestive enzymes, and they're released from the liver and gallbladder. So somebody who is missing a gallbladder will often have a hard time breaking down proteins, and often will have depression and anxiety and ADD and other symptoms and diseases with that deficiency. So those digestive enzymes break up that protein, and it will chop it up into those amino acids, which then our body can then use to rebuild and make all the parts that it needs to fix and repair our body. So they really are an essential part. And if we want to look at different kinds of foods that you could eat that would help support you, there are a few whole foods that have all 9 of the essential amino acids. And it's eggs, both the white and the yolk have all 9. If you take out the yolk, you miss methionine. If you eat beans and rice in combination, so most third world countries are eating beans and rice on it every day. We as Americans cut out the beans a lot, but that in combination has all 9. Quinoa is the only grain that has all 9, and then soy, which you then have to just be a little careful with the estrogens, but they has all 9 of the essential amino acids as well. So those are important in diet and important for us to incorporate into how we function and get what we need. You also, meats, of course, have all of those as well. So I love amino acids. They're a huge part of our body, and it's really important that we understand that they're a vital nutrient and how important our food is, and food really is medicine.